Greetings, Earthlings.
Welcome to another episode of Urban Nerd Weekly.
Today is Wednesday, January the 15th, and it's episode 3 of season 5.
Thanks for listening again, you guys. Tune in to the digital download.
On today's Nerd News Update,
Earth is dying.
Tomorrow, Nintendo reveals the new DLCs for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character.
Billie Eilish will sing new James Bond theme song.
R. Kelly's 2 girlfriends got into a fight on Instagram Live.
Lil Boosie allegedly beat up George Zimmerman.
We got all this and more, so tune in
Nerd up
on today's episode of Urban Nerd Weekly. Hey, it's your boy Spaceship, man. I got a new podcast out I want y'all to subscribe to, bro. It's called Urban Nerd Weekly, available on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play Music. My
Spaceship back up in this shit. I just like some couple beats. I'm about to hit the stick, so go and follow me on Twitch. Now watch me crank that herb. Now watch me crank that herb. Watch me crank that herb. Now watch me crank that herb.
Yeah, what's happening, Earth Gang? Earthlings Gang, my bad. Earth Gang, that's the
Get it right, nigga.
It's a rapper that has Earth. I was gonna do that first, but he already had it, so we are Earthlings Gang. But yeah, glad to be back with you, Earthlings Gang. It's your boy Space
And Kitty.
and yeah, so we are turned up once again this week on this episode of Urban Nerd Weekly, man. Glad you guys decided to tune in and nerd out with us, man. We really appreciate it. This show is gonna be a pretty sweet one. I hope you got your nerd boots on, ready to track your way through all this shit, because it's a lot going on, man. It's like the world is hot and it's dying
So hot in her.
at the same time.
So hot in.
Yeah. Nelly should probably like try to use that to get paid for real, cause you know this might be a nigga's last paycheck with all this going on. But it's good to know they did say publicly, like they was like, hey, we don't have a problem with the American people. We have a problem with the motherfuckers that are in government right now that have made the decisions that led to this bullshit. So we cool.
Bitch.
They just want Trump and them dead, and
Y'all go get them. I can't help y'all because I don't want to go to jail for like conspiring against the U.S. nation or nothing like that. Because
Right.
I know some folks are trying to like
but
pin some
Fifth
shit on
Amendment
it.
and shit, bitch, y'all can't nail us with no bullshit. We're totally allowed in this country to say that we hope that they catch the president and take his orange ass head off.
I mean, to be fair, when Obama was president, they said a whole lot worse shit.
Yeah.
They
Like
even,
for real, like on a
Okay.
regular ass Tuesday, I'm sure Obama got worse shit said to him than Trump's getting on, like after fucking this fuck fest of a shitstorm.
Basically, they treated Obama like how they should have treated Trump.
Yeah, well, should be. I mean, he's still
Should be.
there. We could still do it, and they ain't yet. So yeah, man, let's get into today's show. We'd like to take a quick second to thank everybody that's been nerding out with us thus far and remind everybody that hasn't to go ahead and please subscribe to the show on your podcast and listening platform of choice, whether it be Apple Podcasts, formerly iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn, SoundCloud, Outcast, Shoutbox, whatever you like to listen to your podcast on. And of course, you guys know you can always just find the RSS feed if you're already tech savvy. It's easy to find, and you can plug us into whatever your preferred platform is, but you can catch us on all of them pretty much except Spotify. And make sure you guys follow us on social media. The show's Facebook and Instagram are at Urban Nerd Weekly, one word, spelled exactly how it sounds. Make sure you hit the follow and like button respectively. Also, you can catch Nano Kitty Cat on Facebook and Instagram as well as Twitter. On Instagram, she's at Nano_Kitty_cat. And on Facebook, she's at Kitty Cat Nano. And on Twitter, she's at Nano Kitty Cat, one word, no underscores. I know she made it complicated, but hey, that's just the nature of a woman. Anyway, make sure you guys follow her on all of those social platforms. You guys can find me as well on the big three, that being Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Space Was Here, all at Space Was Here, SPAYCEWUZHERE. And make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, drop a little comment or something, hit me a DM, let me know you followed your boy, so I can make sure I, you know what I'm saying, get everybody that's on that's on my social medias. Enter in for when we start doing the giveaways a little bit later on. On this week's digital download, we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. We got Tokyo Mirage Sessions, #FE, available on Switch. We got... Oh, that's all for this week's digital... This all for the video games on this week's digital download, and those all come out on January the 17th. In the movie section, also all coming out on January 17th, we got Bad Boys for Life, which is the final installment to the series of the Bad Boys movie series featuring Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. We got Doolittle, not to be confused with Dr. Doolittle from the 90s with Eddie Murphy. It's actually a remake of the original Doolittle storyline. In the book section this week, we got Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey, Darkest and Deepest Red by Anna Marie McLemore, and Love Boat Tai Pai by Abigail Hing-Wen. Oh, and we also have The Dilemma by B.A. Paris. And all these books are available to read on Goodreads, Amazon, and Book Depository. In the music section of this week's digital download, we got The Professionals with their self-titled project coming out on January the 13th. On January 17th, we of course got the Bad Boys for Life soundtrack coming out, of course, on the same day as the movie, as well as Mac Miller's posthumous effort Circles, and a guy by the name of Kid Trunks is dropping a project called Moon. Once again, like I said, dropping on January the 17th. Just wanted to make sure you guys know about some of our other content we got floating around online out there. My latest vlog on YouTube called Adulting Sucks is out right now, so I love you guys to check that out if you're fucking with your boy Space, man. It's all about how much it sucks to be a grown-up in comparison to how awesome you thought it was gonna be to be a grown-up. So make sure you guys check that out if you like that. And also, you can check out my latest comedy song. It's called the You Name It Space Mix. It's basically me rapping to the bean, green, tomato, yam, hog, mog, you name. Yeah, I got on that shit, ripped that shit. Niggas been fucking with it, so why don't you become one of the people that's fucking with it? Also, make sure you guys check out Kitty's Storytime series coming real soon. And like I told you guys earlier, make sure you follow her on Facebook, on her Facebook like page, so that way you guys can check out the stories soon as they start rolling out. Now we're gonna get right on into today's Nerd News Update. So on today's Nerd News Update, the first thing we're gonna be talking about is the new DLC from Super Smash Bros. According to GameSpot.com, the next DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will finally be revealed tomorrow. Game director, tomorrow's the 16th, in case anybody didn't keep track of when this episode is.
I mean, the episode's supposed to come out today, but then again, it might come out tomorrow.
Yeah, who the fuck knows with us? But game director Mahashiro Sakurai is officially unveiling the newest add-on fighter during a 35-minute stream taking place, like I said, tomorrow. Nintendo hasn't shared any hints as to who the DLC fighter will be, only confirming that tomorrow's stream will offer an in-depth look at them. If you're eager to see who the final fighter's past character is, we've rounded up what time the stream starts in different regions below. We've also included and embedded the presentation so you can watch it right there on GameSpot. And we'll probably post up a link on one of our Instagram, not Instagram, because you can't fucking post links on Instagram and shit. So we'll probably put it on the Urban Nerd Weekly Facebook page. So like I said, I told you guys earlier about following that. Make sure y'all do so to be able to catch that shit. We dropped the link for it. You could probably watch it right off of Facebook. Whoever the new challenger turns out to be, they'll mark the 5th downloadable content character offer as a part of the aforementioned fighter pass, which costs $25. And the previous 4 fighters have all hailed from different third-party series and include Persona 5's Joker, Dragon Quest Hero, the Bear and Bird duo from Banjo and Kazooie, and Fatal Fury's Terry Bogard. While the Smash Ultimate Fighters Pass covers those 5 characters, that's not the end of the game's DLC. Last September, Nintendo revealed that even more downloadable content characters are in development for the game, although the company hasn't dropped any hints as to who those fighters will be. In other Smash Bros. Ultimate news, the game's next Spirit Boy event kicks off on January the 17th, i.e. day after tomorrow, and adds a handful of brand new spirits from the Switch exclusive action game Astral Chain. The title also recently received a minor update that added support for the upcoming Dark Samus and Richter Belmont Amiibos figures. Amiibos! So yeah, the stream times are as follows: 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. What do GMT stand for?
Giant magnetic time. I don't know.
2 p.m. GMT, 1 a.m. on the 17th AEDT. I don't know what that stands for either, but I'm pretty sure if that's where the fuck you are, you know what that shit means. So, yeah, that time. So who do you think the character's gonna be? A lot of people seem to think it's like gonna be like either number 3 from fucking Kids Next Door, the Asian one and shit.
I remember her. She was a badass.
Yeah, she was hilariously adorable. Some people were saying that it might be fuck. I think people just wanted it to be like somebody from Ratchet and Clank, but I don't think they're gonna do anybody from Ratchet and Clank because they already got Banjo and Kazooie, and them titles were kind of similar in the plot and character like design and shit. So I don't think they want too much similar shit. But I'm kind of interested in seeing who it is. I'll be at work.
It's probably gonna be a Nyan cat.
during the broadcast. However, like I said, I'm gonna drop the link on the Facebook page before I clock in or whatever, and you guys can go ape shit over that, and then when I get off, I can see what all the fuss is about. But yeah, so on to the next story on today's nerd news update. Apparently, wait, did we ever figure out how to pronounce the name right? Is it Billie Eilish or Billie Eilish?
I'm finna call her Billy, cause I don't motherfucking know.
That bitch looks goth as fuck.
She looks like some angsty teen. I don't know who Billie Eilish is. Don't hate me for it, cause I don't listen to a lot of new shit. But according to BBC News, Billie Eilish is going to be singing the new James Bond theme song. Pop star Billie Eilish has recorded the title track for the new James Bond film, No Time to Die. The U.S. singer, who turned 18 last month, is the youngest artist in history to write and record a theme for a franchise. It feels crazy to be a part of this in every way, said the star, who called the assignment a huge honor. I don't know how she sounds. This is how I'm assuming she sounds. Like angsty, but kind of like soft-spoken. Because she's supposed to be like kind of dark, but wake. Anyway, James Bond is the coolest film franchise to ever exist. I'm still in shock. The last 2 Bond themes, Adele's Skyfall and Sam Smith Writing on the Wall from Spectre, have both won an Oscar. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Eilish takes on our au revoir. I don't know what that word is.
Yeah, that was totally how you supposed to say it.
Man, these are weird words. Like, we thought hors d'oeuvres was spelled completely different than what the fuck it actually is spelled.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the first time I seen how the word pneumonia was spelled out,
and like,
I felt like I went to school for nothing, because none of that shit prepared me that was gonna happen. Oh yeah, sometimes the P is just thrown in front of shit.
Just for no reason,
but it's
supposed to be silent.
Reason, and it's silent. So you could not have it in a fucking word, though, right?
Right? Like, shit, we could spell a lot of shit a whole lot simpler if they wasn't throwing letters in there for no fucking reason at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the word champagne, the N and the G make a really unique sound.
But why does you need both of those letters sound though?
I don't know. They do that though.
And why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator?
There's not a D in refrigerator?
No.
For real?
For real. Shall I consult the Googles? Because I can't remember how to spell it.
What's up, Google?
Refrigerator is spelled REFRIGERATOR.
Get the fuck out of time.
Getting the fuck out of time because that is...
Wow. I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
I definitely learned a thing today. I definitely knew there was a D in fridge.
But you thought it was a refrigerator?
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be, but it's not.
Man, fuck grammar, bruh.
Fuck English, bruh.
Damn.
There's a reason why it's like the hardest language to learn.
Yeah, because it was bastardized from like 3 other fucking languages.
Along with homonyms.
This is making this shit up as we go along now. I mean, bootylicious is a word. Like a real word. Like, you could totally put that shit on a spelling test. And legit.
My body was too bootylicious for you. Spell that.
Right, but
Could
you know,
you
at
use it
school
as
they
a
gotta
sentence?
put it in the quotes and be like, Beyonce's lyrics to her song
Was
this, and then you gotta fucking...
you gotta quote the
you gotta
song.
school it up and shit. Yeah. So on to the next topic on today's Nerd News Update.
So
Now,
guess who got his Abby?
allegedly, and now breaking fucking news as of like 3 hours ago, apparently, it's all a hoax. They capping, according to your man Boosie Boo. I even put this shit up on my motherfucking Instagram like, oh shit, this is about to be some legendary shit. I ain't even looked at the motherfucking shit that I ain't even looked the article up, and then I just saw it. I was like, oh, Boosie whooping his ass. This is about to be fucking awesome tomorrow. But according to the New York Post and a bunch of other sources, Lil Boosie himself says he did not beat up George Zimmerman. Matter of fact, let's play the clip. No fucking
Advertisement.
way, bruh. Like, we gotta fucking make a lot of noise in between right now because there's no fucking bitch ass way.
You just turn the volume down until
Oh
it comes
yeah,
up.
I didn't think about that. I haven't had like hide sounds coming out of my phone for a while, so
Turn your fucking phone off in the theater.
my instincts were a little bit off. But usually, I guess if I was a teenager, that's what I would have did if the porn was too loud. But I paid an electric bill around this bitch, so it could be loud as it want.
A service announcement from Boosie. I never seen George in my life, but on TV. This is a lie. Leave me alone. I never seen George Zimmerman in my life. George don't know me. Talking about I did something to him in Walmart. That is a lie. But since we talking about Walmart, my noodles drop in Walmart Friday.
What the
Let's talk the truth. Talking about I did something to George Zimmerman. Leave me alone. I need some time by myself. Leave me alone. Leave me the hell alone. My noodles drop in Walmart Friday.
Is he for
The
real
best
about to
noodles you ever tasted in the world.
If we
Bye.
had some for real noodles, then I want to call them niggas.
What the fuck, bro? First of all, we gonna look up this whole Lil Boosie having his own noodles coming out in Walmart type shit. But like, for real, that was the clip of him actually saying that he has no idea. Like, 2 Florida men, it seems, did not brawl in Walmart. Rapper Boosie Badass, formerly Lil Boosie, is hitting back against claims that he and George Zimmerman came to blows in the parking lot of a Miami big box store. Zimmerman, who is 36, was acquitted of the 2012 killing of unarmed teen Trayvon Martin in Sanford, Florida. According to the online rumors, Boosie recognized Zimmerman, who recently filed a $100 million lawsuit against the Martin family, and confronted him saying, "Hey, you that fat ass nigga who killed Trayvon Martin, right?"
You bitch.
Boosie 37 informed his followers and fans on Instagram late Tuesday night, however. Service announcement from Boosie. I've never seen George Zimmerman, but on TV, as you guys heard in the video earlier. The viral tweets, however, claim that the rapper, and I'm a part of this shit because I perpetuated this bullshit claiming, I'm so sorry, Mr. Hatch. I did not mean to decimate and smear your name unnecessarily. Although, you know, we already know if you did that shit for real, the whole world was gonna be behind you on that shit. But yeah, I feel like they
hate you for that.
I feel like if he really do got noodles about to drop at Walmart, I feel like somebody trying to fuck up his noodle launch. Like maybe his noodles is healthier than Top Ramen, but for the same price, and don't nobody want that shit on the market because then they can't use it to strategically kill black people and Mexicans.
Noodles,
huh?
You want some Boosie noodles? I'm gonna get me some Boosie.
I'm gonna at least try them one time. You got to. You know what I'm saying? The viral tweets, however, claim that the rapper, whose real name is Torrance Hatch, was in custody after sustaining facial injuries, a busted lip and nose, while Zimmerman was left hospitalized after suffering a seizure from being knocked out cold by Hatch.
So somebody did whoop his ass. So I'm glad to hear that.
Well, no, this is the alleged story.
I'm speaking in future terms. Cracks no.
The tall tale apparently spurred by the anonymous social media account My Mixtapes. Hey, they are the one that reported that shit. Went so far as to claim, because I remember that shit being on the post I posted. Went so far as to claim that Zimmerman was reaching for his gun as Hatch approached him and that Lil Boosie was arrested. Not so. Boosie said in his Insta statement, "George don't know me. Talking about I did something to him in Walmart. That's a lie. The Super Bad, The Return to Badass Rapper," that is the name of one of his albums, anybody didn't catch that, previously served 5 years in Louisiana prison on a gun and drug charge and was busted on similar charges last year in Georgia, because Georgia be trying to hem niggas up for real. The recording artist, who is based in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, has visited Miami for a radio spot. Used the bizarre rumor to plug his ramen noodle brand in collaboration with fellow rapper Master P's Rap Noodles, which will be available on Walmart on Friday. Hey, bro, this shit real, bro. So it's Boosie and Master P got noodles out, bro.
But
hey,
that
look,
shit better be busting.
bro, I hope they busting, bro. Like, this is gonna be better than motherfucking rap snacks, bro. Cause them tater chips really just be Lay's niggered up. But if these top ramen busting, bro, I'm gonna start buying them instead of the top, the matcha or the ramen top ramen shit. Cause I'm like, you know what? This is a double black owned business. Two rappers, I gotta support that shit.
Cheap?
But look though, that's what I was just about to say. It still gotta be like as cheap as the Asian shit. Cause otherwise, I'm on a budget. So.
Cause shit is like 75 cents a pack, bro.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money for.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of money for a broke nigga,
Take
bro.
me back to when they was just a quarter.
Right.
Go to the candy lady, get a pack of noodles for a quarter.
Hell yeah. So I'm hype as fuck about these motherfucking noodles. I don't know about y'all, but they said that shit come out Friday. I slick think somebody dropped this story for real though, just to fuck up the noodle launch. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody say something fucked up about Master P. Cause think about it, his shit comes out in Walmart. Walmart is one of his distributors. Which I hope he's thinking about getting these shits on Amazon. Cause if you can get them shipped to the house, I could buy them in bulk and that would be bomb as fuck. I keep meaning to do that with like Orange Red Bull and shit, but I just fucking like as soon as I got the idea, I was too broke to execute. So I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know anymore. But yeah, on to the next story on today's Nerd News update. R. Kelly's two girlfriends, the ones, what's their names?
Dumbass 1 and Dumbass 2.
Azriel Clary and Jocelyn Savage, whose names you might be pretty familiar with from the Survival R. Kelly docuseries, got into a fistfight on Instagram Live lately. Hey, Kitty, you gonna tell about this one?
Yeah, there was a heated dispute that turned physical. The fight was caught on Instagram Live. However, only a portion of the altercation was seen. TMZ has since obtained footage of the entire fight between Azriel and Jocelyn. The initial video that surfaced was from Azriel's Instagram. She later revealed injuries she sustained from the fight. In the recently released footage, Azriel and Jocelyn can both be seen throwing punched at one another. That is what that says.
I see that.
Anyway, Azriel even drags Jocelyn across the floor. Damn, she drugged that hoe. JDB, yeah. Ooh, snatch her wig, it fight. While the fight took place in the hallway, a woman could be heard advising someone attempting to break up the fight to let her go, saying that they should not get in the middle of the altercation. The fight was eventually broke up. Who the fuck bitch ass told her to let her go?
What question would you have just now?
I wanted to know why they wanted them to like not stop fighting, but at the same time, that would be like kind of.
Yeah, you can't just let them fucking
out.
Like y'all all surround. Like you can see other people in the video.
Like if it was just like like not recorded, like somewhere like kind of secluded where like everybody was just like Fight Club or something.
Right. But this, and not to mention, this on Instagram Live, so people like watching this shit.
Right, we want to see somebody flip a titty out.
That probably.
I'm thinking about Jerry Springer.
That was some Jerry Springer ass shit though. When you really think about it.
What the fuck you say about fucking R. Kelly? He fucking 16-year-olds again, girl. I was the 16-year-old, and he pissed on me.
Speaking of which, look, this is what the fight started about though. Like, because you know, R. Kelly's birthday was actually January the 8th, right?
Fag.
These are. And this is when the fight took place because apparently I think the light skinned name one is Jocelyn. That's the Jocelyn Savage chick, right? So she comes over to their crib that they share together that belongs to R. Kelly, and she finds out that the Israel girl has like dudes over there. You know, like dudes over there that
she got men over there.
She got niggas over there. All up in this Nugget house.
Oh shit, she got magnificent over there.
And she, you know, Jocelyn was like, that shit is disrespectful. So they started throwing hands, but she didn't win. The Israel girl won. And I mean,
that's the dark skinned bitch, right?
Yeah,
what's the dark skinned bitch gonna win?
I mean,
they so dark, harboring hate in them. Like,
oh my god!
Just like all dark skinned bitches, just like harbor hate in them. Why the fuck all of them is mean? The light skinned bitches, they a little bit retarded, but at least they a little bit sweeter. Unless you get one of those loudmouth light skinned bitches. Yeah,
or unless you're fucking them. I'm sorry about that, but you don't get the same perspective of life that I have.
Being a light-skinned bitch, I say fuck you. I mean, I'm not that light-skinned, but
you are difficult. So, there we go.
Suck my ass.
See what I mean? But yeah, though. And then, so not only did they get to fighting, Azriel gave Jocelyn a bunch of R. Kelly's awards, like, as she was walking out the door. And while she was whipping that ass, she was screaming about how you fucked me while I was underage, so I'm about to send your ass to jail, too.
Ooh.
So, yeah, bruh. I'm pretty sure more about this story is gonna be popping up a little bit later on.
I'm gonna sip my tea like Kermit the Frog. I'm sipping my tea, and that's who I hope they bring to Smash Bros.
Because who are Kelly? Kermit, hell, bruh.
And just have that motion, that one thing where he just like sits back and drinks some tea.
Yeah.
And then just like
and then everybody's secret start getting spilled out, like like Mario fucking cheating on the princess, sex tape come out and shit, and Luigi be sitting right there to where the nigga that was filming it and shit.
And then like the character that the tea is about freeze for 5 seconds,
right?
Because they're just like in a state of shock, just like, and then that's how you whoop their ass,
right? All their hit points go every
like,
time.
Oh Mario, your dick little.
Whoa! Put it to me. Mario,
Mamma mia!
But I love you. Fuck you, Mario.
Yoshi, we seen you eat shit out for somebody else's nest.
Oh wow,
Yoshi.
Okay, that was dark. Yoshi, you just took Yoshi all the way there. I'm so glad you used his name.
You see what you did with Pink Yoshi?
Yeah. Oh,
we know that.
Pink Yoshi.
We know that's a man.
I'm so glad that we remember their names. When I was a little kid, we just used to call that nigga a mushroom head.
Who, Yoshi?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Toadstool?
I think I'm talking about Toadstool. Who the fuck is Yoshi then?
The green, the dinosaur-looking turtle dragon that Mario rides.
Oh, hell yeah.
He can spit out eggs and shit out eggs and shit.
See,
and in Smash Bros.
See, that's what happened when you grow up around hood niggas and y'all don't ever call shit the correct name. And then
like
you
Blue
hear,
Gatorade.
Yeah. Like, because it's
Blue
3.
Kool-Aid.
Like, first of all, it's 3. Like, Kool-Aid, you could kind of do that with, because niggas know what the fuck you mean when you say blue Kool-Aid, red Kool-Aid.
I don't.
But with Gatorade, nigga, they be having like 4 different shades of blue. And it's like, bitch, which blue you talking about? Like the glacial blue or the dark blue or like that Crip looking blue?
You start calling it by the actual
or the
name.
real nigga blue.
The blue.
Right. Or like the old blue.
You want the Saints Row purple one? Do you want
right? No. You want that dog purple?
Ones?
You want that light purple shit that look kind of gray, but you can't explain how you can get gray in a drink when it's kind of clear, but it's really fucking gray.
The one that looks kind of white, but it's kind of purple.
Right? Like, let's be real. It look like somebody spilled lotion in their Gatorade
and then nutted in it.
Damn, bruh. Why I gotta be nut in the
That's what the
Gatorade?
pineapple Gatorade looks like.
Oh, wait. There's pineapple Gatorade?
I've seen it
Oh, damn.
somewhere.
I would say I would
Either
like to
it's
try
mine
that,
or
but then
Gatorade
you
or
just
something.
said it looks like it has semen in it.
I mean, I hate to break it to you, but has semen in it.
First of all, I looked that up. That's not fucking true.
I don't believe that. This is 2020, bruh.
Bruh.
They putting everything in everything.
Right, but if that shit was in there, bruh, they would have been exposed like for real a long time ago. That shit is just a rumor. That's some shit that Monster probably started to get you to drink that bullshit they shove into
Crunk Juice
their
started
cans.
Crunk Juice started it.
If Crunk Juice started it, more people would still be drinking Crunk Juice.
Fair enough. I haven't seen that shit in stores.
Bruh, you got to go to like a CVS in the hood that's like about to close.
My mom tried to drink Crunk Juice and she was like, nah, that shit's too fucking nasty.
I actually like the Crunk Juice. I like the Pimp Juice too. That shit was actually good.
Pimp Juice.
Yeah. Remember Nelly had came out with Pimp Juice right around the time that Crunk Juice had came out. And both of them shits was in the store. This was back in the day where like you could buy like a 5-pack of Swishers for like $1.25. I don't even see that shit anymore.
Yesterday I saw a 3-pack of White Owls for $1.29.
That's not a bad price. But when you think about how it used to be, it used to be awesome, man.
We used to pay 25 cents for a bag of chips, bro.
Hell yeah.
And now,
And think about how much cheaper it was when our parents was little, bro. You get a whole Coke for 5 cents.
man, what? And then it had cocaine in it, so you know it thumped.
Right. Everybody woke right now.
You're like, ugh! You see why so many kids have so much energy. That's why our
Right.
parents has been through so much shit, because they was on crack most of their lives from drinking
Right.
that coke.
Right. And then when crack came, you know, when they invented crack,
But when you
Crack!
took crack out of the drink and started selling it on the street,
just a rock by itself. Well, now look at you,
Power.
America. Look at y'all sucking dick just to rob your mama so you could get the pawn the shit that you stole to pay for the crack.
sucking dick so you can rob your mama. How do you get in that situation?
Because you gotta suck a dick to get a gun because you ain't got no money because you a crackhead.
But why not just like suck dick to get that nigga to rob your mama so you can rob him? But
Bruh, you gonna let somebody else rob your mom?
I don't want to be there to see it happen.
I mean, let's think about this, bruh. You know you not gonna kill your mama if you try to rob her. That nigga gonna kill your mom if he try to rob her and she don't give up shit.
She gonna die anyway. She got a lot of problems.
But not now.
I guess.
Sheesh. I mean, you know, I don't condone, you know, smoking crack and robbing your mom, but I mean, damn. Somebody's gonna rob your mom, it should be you. So that way you can control the situation. I will never smoke crack and rob your mom. I love you.
But then, I would get shot. Cause my mom grew up in Forward. She
Nigga,
crazy.
ain't nobody say it wasn't gonna be some casualties along the way in this plan. Like, yeah.
Man, I can't rob my mama. See, that's why I need somebody else to do it. So in case she starts shooting, I'm not going to be shot.
I mean, if that's the case, you just decide to rob somebody else with the gun that you get from sucking a dick. How about that?
How about I not suck dick for gun and just like work a normal job just to purchase a gun license and get a gun the legal way?
Because if you was going to do all that, you ain't smoking crack. You just a murderer. You're just a sociopath. That's the difference. You're not even you don't have the drugs to blame it on. Or even make it look like that's what it is. Like, the fuck?
No, then I'll be a white person.
Help. That's how this country got started. Gosh dang it.
Did they ever kill Dylan Roof?
Who the fuck is Dylan Roof?
The motherfucker who shot up that church.
What church?
It was some church.
Oh,
They
wait.
bought him
The
Burger
one they
King
bought him Burger
afterwards.
King. Hey, hell no. He's still alive in jail.
Because he was sentenced to the death penalty.
Oh, speaking of niggas in jail. Okay, so this ain't
Where my
officially
nigga head at?
part of the nerd news update. However, Tekashi 6ix9ine, we haven't talked about him in a hot little minute. His ass is always doing shit to get talked. Like, bro, he gotta be the most talked about new motherfucker outside of like Cardi B in like the last 2 years, for real. But he trying to finish out his sentence at home cause he don't feel safe in jail. Yeah.
Really? Jail is just the most perfect place just to be for him, though.
I mean, you know, you did confess to a bunch of crimes and shit in order to get your time shortened, so, you know.
Besides, we don't have to worry about listening to his music.
I mean, we didn't have to worry about listening to it before. I mean, we live in an age where we deciding what the fuck we listening to for the most part.
Unless you're at work and can't change the radio station.
Bro, who in the fuck do you work for that is playing Tekashi 6ix9ine in the background during motherfuckers making purchases? Like e-commerce, like commerce is really happening with this shit. You in your heart believe that.
It was a few times at one job, said job, and you wasn't there that day.
Right, but y'all still had control of the music though.
I didn't know I had control of music that time.
And that is what gets us fucked up in life. Our lack of knowledge of what we as a people are capable of.
Rise and revolt against the white man.
I feel like the Iranians about to kind of take care of that for us right now, though.
I mean, hey, bro, we can call them colored people, too. They take care of that.
I mean, white people call everybody... I mean, well, racist white people call everybody colored that ain't white.
I think they just call everybody nigga.
And then on top of that, they ain't that nice to the white people, like fucking within that bubble of white people. All of them don't even like each other. Like redheads used to get shitted on back in the day.
There goes the saying, just treat me like a redhead stepchild.
All right. And then Jewish people are, for the most part, inside of what most would consider the white people bubble. And bruh, white people don't like Jewish people at all for whatever. Oh, I mean, you know... Okay, so I know they're... No, that's not... Well, yeah, that's one white guy that hated some Jews, but he was a Jew too, so I think that was kind of weird. And by the way, that was me responding to her doing the Hitler. Hotep? Who?
Is he like the Hotep of...
Nah, he was a self-hating... He was a self-hating Jew.
Like, some Hoteps are self-hating black people.
Well...
Like, he's like the Hotep of Jews. See, we as Jewish people can be better.
Nah, bruh. All the Jews need to die. I'll make sure I don't tell nobody I'm a Jew. That's how that went. Like, I feel like if he was preaching, like, Jewish values while murdering Jews, then yeah, total Hotep shit.
And plus, he was all over the Aryan race, blonde hair, blue eyes, while having black hair and brown eyes.
Yeah.
And a little square mustache.
And a little bit of an Napoleon complex.
Yeah, and that's why I have a fish named after him.
Hi, Herr Fishy.
His name is Hitler, a.k.a. Fischler.
Fischler. That's actually a pretty cool name. I'm not even gonna flex. Fischler. That sounds like a Batman villain.
It's another fish.
Oh, fuck! It's Fischler! Holy bubbles, Batman!
You just see a fish swimming up with just like this and like the little mustache.
Right. Every time they get into a fight and he punch him in the face, it'd be like curse smack.
So you guys, I will try to post a picture on my kitty page of who Fischler is. It's gonna probably be a part of my kitty adventures. Nerding out with different animals that I see in the wild. So go ahead, go like my kitty page, go check that out, and check out who Fischler is.
In the wild. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get slide right on into the last topic of today's nerd news update.
And it's moist. Not really, because Earth is dying.
That bitch is drying out, and I don't know where y'all the fuck are at, but in Georgia, it was like 75 degrees today. So what in the whole entire fuck? Like, I feel like global warming is a real motherfucking thing right now.
It's been a real thing. Like, over time, it's been like a 15% increase in like how much shit is like melting. the ice caps and shit. Like, this is for real, y'all. We really need to get shit together and like.
Cause this is about to be some day
down.
after tomorrow type shit fixing to happen, bro. Let's keep it a fucking 100 right now. All right, this shit is crazy that all of this is going on at the same time. That every country basically got their pistol pointed at one another, and thank God it's not at our whole country. They just really want Trump's ass. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think they gonna get him. I think they gonna wait to the end of his presidency just so we don't have to deal with Mike Pence. And they're gonna clap that fucker.
I hope they clap both of their asses.
I don't know a lot about Mike Pence. I just know
I'm pretty sure Mike Pence is worse than
I mean, I assume they're part of the oh my god, that is why that fish's name is Fishler. Fuck, you gotta do the side by side when you post that shit, bro. Wow. But yeah, so yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. These are some signs of the end times.
Like, I've been calling this shit. I've been feeling the energy every time I go outside to meditate, bruh. It's been real off lately, and like, I just hope that everybody just like start to see the light in certain things and understand that, truth be told, the earth is not going to die. Humans will, because earth gonna get its shit right. It got its shit right like 2 times before. The entire earth burnt to the fucking crisp, and tiny little bacterias was able just to save us and turn into the fucking dinosaurs eventually, until the fucking meteor came and fucked them up. And then, same process, but we turned into little apes and shit, so to speak. Like, some theories believe that we were apes, and then now we're just like, greetings, earthlings. Welcome to another episode.
That's some dope ass shit, and that's deep as fuck. Cause some people have the theory that that's just what's been going on. Like, the world never ends. Some fucked up shit just happens that wipes out most of existence, and then whatever animals and bacteria are left over are the beginning of the new cycle and shit.
It evolves into something bigger and
like there was
better,
never
so
a big bang. There was just what nobody knows what was going on.
Big bang, all right. We have to get the population back some type of way.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, like, what people think the Big Bang is just some terrible tragedy that wiped us all out the last time all this shit had came to be like this.
I thought God had won a poker game with some guy and farted on a match and blew out the universe.
Well,
remember that episode of
that's
Family
a nice
Guy?
Alternate theory. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, there's actually a lot of theories about, like, you know, the universe and even like how God plays into it. Because some people feel
how
like
the God particle was created. Like, they recreated the God particle recently.
I saw that on fucking National Geographic or the History Channel before.
It was something, I think, because like I remember seeing a few articles about it where NASA was like I don't know. I think it was like either NASA or some like Russian team. You know, the Russians are always on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was talking about how they created the God particle along with they found dark matter. So basically, they can make a black hole, and they've created the very particle that created the universe. So with that type of technology, what is going to be to come as far as like interplanetary space research. So that's something interesting for all of us just to dig into, but I personally think that they will try to use that in war in the future. Assuming we don't kill ourselves because we're fucking up the planet. They're gonna find a way to kill us in a different, more gangster way.
Am I the only person that's like hearing the music from Xenon Girl of the 21st Century during this part of the show right now? Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom, my supernova girl.
I mean, assuming that you're listening to the soundtrack that's playing in the background, to which I don't hear, then you might be the only one.
We don't know that. People could have heard what you were saying and thought the same shit I was thinking. You don't know that.
I don't know that.
That is probably not true, is it?
I don't know. You win on that one. Chauncey 1, Demon 0.
Alright. We get ready to talk about today's topic, but first we're going to drop in a word from our sponsors. Right before we get into today's topic, I wanted to remind you guys about our sponsors. The first up is Creative Customs. They are a creative clothing, apparel, and accessory company. Basically, they take anything you want and they specially make it specially just for you. So let's say you want a hoodie with your name on it. They could do that. That's something simple. You get, of course, t-shirts and shit like that. But of course, you could also take something like, let's say you got like this really cool Gucci shirt you like and you wanted to have your name on it or something really cool on there. Maybe you got like 5 of them and it's just you and like, you know, you and 4 guys starting up a company. Y'all just want some really cool Gucci shirts to set y'all apart. Well, guess what? Y'all can get them Gucci shirts with y'all name on them and it don't look tacky. Like it actually looks like it came straight from the Gucci store just like that. And the only way you can get it like that is this company called Creative Customs. Y'all can find them on Instagram. That's KR_TIVE_customs spelled correctly. And that's where you can find, make sure y'all DM the owner of the company. And I'm telling you, they will work with y'all on anything. Y'all talking about watches, shoes, hats, jackets, shirts, pants, drawers, bras, and all. Make sure y'all hit up Creative Customs. Also, another sponsor we have is Sweet K's Cakery. When it come to custom shit, it don't get no better than Creative Customs except Sweet K's Cakery. When I'm talking about everything bakeable, sweet you can make. Like if you want a Spider-Man cake for your son's birthday and a fucking Frozen 2 cake for your daughter's birthday, you could get that shit right there at Sweet K's Cakery. I'm talking like if you a grown up and you having a gender reveal, y'all want to cut the cake and know the gender of your baby. Boom, Sweet K's Cakery. Y'all make sure y'all hit them up also on Instagram, and it's Sweet K's Cakery, all one word, all spelled correctly. Definitely can't forget our friends of the show. We got our guy Hitman the Hitmaker with his new single, That's Dope, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and the video is available currently on YouTube right now. And we can't forget about my guy Bon Roberts, a fellow comedian, just dropped his Nightcap EP, and it's also available on Spotify and Apple Music, and you can catch the video version of the special on YouTube. So the entire EP is like converted into a YouTube comedy special, basically. So you guys make sure you check that out. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. Now let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is all about the advancements in technology and how they're kind of slick taking our jobs in the future.
Like they already got people like robos, if you will. Talking about
the
like
fuck are robos?
I call them robos.
Okay, please
like
elaborate.
when you call like phone companies and some shit, like when you're trying to get some shit switched over, when first thing that comes up, thank you for calling such and such.
Oh yeah.
Press 1 for more options. Press 2 for Spanish. Para español, marque dos. And they basically got it set up to where like shit.
Dangerously accurate. So like the automated
this is
response.
The automatic voice messaging system.
Yeah.
All calls will be recorded for quality assurance.
So that's one
Please
job
enter the
already
last 4
taken, because it
digits of
used to
your
be a
card.
bitch that would answer the phone and be like, okay, who you trying to talk to?
Thank you for calling ghetto corporate. That's what we're going to call
Thanks
it.
for calling IBM. How can I help you today?
Well, thank you for calling Metro PCS. How may I assist you today? My name is Abdul. My client number is 0304405.
Fuck, somebody hit me with that shit earlier today. Oh my god, that's like... Oh shit.
Like, we need to keep up doing
I was like, nigga, why are you telling me all that shit? Like, what the fuck? That sounds kind of personal.
No, because like if anything goes wrong,
You can complain about...
you can go directly
0.
to him and he can be like, okay, I did everything in protocol.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong on my part.
So
Thank you very much.
Protocol my ball sack. So...
You had your goat in the background.
Meh.
You need to make better decisions. Leave your goats at home.
Please spay and or neuter your goats. Also,
Why?
just-
We need more baby goats. Baby goats are adorable. They're little buckets of shit.
little fucking paper eating bastards is what they'll be if you start getting overrun with them. You know,
Yeah.
because
but
goats and pigs eat everything.
I don't think a goat can have that many kids in one sitting.
We should Google that shit later. But anyway, we're getting off topic.
I mean, They can clone. Cloning is technology. Like, they could clone the goat and then just, like, have it reproduce with the same goat.
That's some old Oedipus ass shit. That's what they doing to fucking chickens at KFC. That's why they clucking backwards and shit.
That's what they did to the Popeyes chicken sandwich. That's why everybody got salmonella, like they said in South Park.
Salmonella.
Not South Park, but Boondocks.
Salmonella. Yeah.
Salmonella.
But I do remember that episode of Boondocks though. Like, and I mean, if anybody remembers the movie Undercover Brother, they did the same shit with the generals or the who that nigga was that Billy D. Williams played and shit.
Some nigga, I don't know, never seen it.
Fuck, just goddamn alley-oop. Oh, fuck, I don't think I can jump high enough to catch that one. Just gonna miss. Thanks a lot.
Well, ain't nobody told you just to try to high five a blind person. There's a celebrity that actually did that. More on that later.
Okay. Yeah, so examples of what we're talking about when it comes to robots taking jobs. That's one, because the automated teller definitely takes away one person. And then, you know what I'm saying, we factor in the fact that we already got sex robots and shit.
Mm-hmm. And then plus, like with the Google Duplex, well, not Google Duplex. I think it is. Yeah. You can use that just to like find out what time certain places open. You can use that just to make appointments, have it call and make appointments. So you really don't need yourself just to like call a certain place for like appointments and shit. 9 times out of 10, that place is gonna have a robot, so it's gonna be like robot talking to robot, which you can just easily do this shit online.
Hot robo on robo action.
So steamy. You're going to make my circuit short. My circuits have short.
Robot 6, very quick and efficient. Fucking magnet shavers on the floor.
Cortana, hot and raw. 0110001 101000101010101. Internet crash. Google destroyed.
Right.
Google gets deleted from the internet. You can't Google what happened to Google.
Right. I was just about to say Bing that shit, because Yahoo, fuck no. Y'all ruined Tumblr, so eat a dick, bitch.
And you gonna just get the same question looking on answer.com.
Shut the fuck up. Not you. But yeah, man, not to mention they just unveiled this like robot that can make like 300 perfect pizzas in like an hour's time, which somebody called John Schnatter because he's trying to eat 50 pizzas in 30 days. I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 3 days. What the fuck, nigga? Why?
Rookie.
And he's trying to do 50 for the month of January 2020. So like,
he's trying to get diabetes.
He's trying to get the sugar.
He's trying to get cardiac arrest.
He's trying to die tonight.
He's trying to be dead, boy.
He's like, fuck it, I can't sell Papa John's no more. Well, fuck Papa John's and fuck the world, bitch. I'm about to go out real slow, the way I'm meant to go out. Pizza after pizza after pizza.
Niggers. Because you know that's how he got fucked up in the first place.
Yeah. So, we won't shed no tears. We just watch him take himself out slowly. Pizza.
What if he didn't mean it? He just said that just out of anger.
I mean, that's not the kind of thing you can say out of anger when your ancestors had part in enslaving an entire race based on skin color.
Yeah, but times have changed.
I mean, yeah.
And a lot of people have most definitely relaxed on saying nigga or like nigger. Because a lot of black people...
a lot of the generational curses that have been plaguing us since the times that we were slaves. I don't feel like we can go out.
Like molestation in black households.
Like what?
Molestation.
I mean, that's happening in all households.
True.
Yeah. It happens to Caucasians as well.
Yeah,
some stepdads are really fucked up.
Stepdaddy. To be honest with you, like on a tangent, I don't even know how to address like a stepdad type figure. How do I address him? Do I call him like let's say his name is like Ron or something. Do I say, what's up, Ron? Or do I say, hey, stepdaddy? No, I don't know. My mom's been gay for like long as I can remember, so.
Well, what did you call her girlfriends?
D.
All of them were the same name?
No, it was just one.
Oh.
I just call them by their name.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. I mean, when we were younger, we used to call my stepmom by her first name, but then my dad, like, you know, augmented it so we could call her something specific that had sounded more respectful.
See, that's what niggas do just to try to make it seem like the kids like them so they can actually get to fuck more.
You have to...
I mean, shit, if the fam fucks with you, you gonna be like, ooh, your family loves me, and then next thing you know, you get extra ass because the family fucks with you.
Shoot me in the head.
For real this time?
No.
Damn it.
I got overhead on the way, so I can't die anymore.
Yeah. When he gets here, I'm gonna teach him all the swear words, but I'm gonna tell him just to, like, don't say them out loud, but just to, like, write it places. And, like,
as long as it's not on these walls.
No, in school books.
Oh, okay.
Just keep that legend going, just like
whatever contributes to
36.
ass whoopings for him, I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, that's what you get for fucking listening to your auntie about that bullshit. I done told your ass. She ain't the one getting her ass whooped. You are.
I mean, I kind of do, but in a different sense.
Man.
I believe in miracles.
But yeah, like back on subject though. Even when you go into a lot of fast food restaurants, like a lot of restaurants got the freestyle machine, so you don't even need to tell them what the fuck you want to drink at the register.
Shit, at Taco Bell, they have a special little machine once you come in that says pre-order now.
I was just about to say Taco Bell and McDonald's have those machines. You can walk it. Yeah, because you know the lines at McDonald's be stupid. So sometimes the back of the line actually is the front of the line to use the machine. So in the middle is the fucking end of two lines. So it goes like extra fast because now they got the whole. Now people sometimes when you walk, you know how sometimes you walk into a restaurant and you can't find. Like no one like a cashier doesn't walk up immediately for whatever fucking weird ass reason.
I hate that. Like after working in the restaurant industry long enough,
knowing how you would have got shitted on for not immediately fucking being at the counter when a customer walked. Yeah, totally. I fucking.
Like, how do they get away with this? And it's like, even if like we was in a situation where like we had to get to the customer, we didn't notice the customer, we still notice them and be like, "Hi, hello, how can we help you today?"
Right. Like you still
just be like,
gotta be,
girl, I'm gonna get my hair done tomorrow. Like, I haven't even ordered yet.
Bitches be on the fucking phone, like talking to another bitch that works there. Like
on day off day.
You off work and the best thing you thought to do with your off day was talk to a bitch that's working in the same fucking job you were doing for the last 4 fucking days.
Like, I have some coworkers that I really do enjoy being around. That's how I ended up on this lovely little podcast here.
Right on.
But you know, it's a fine line between when to like converse with me and when not to. And luckily, this gentleman here knew just to talk to me after work when you know, at least I'm decompressing, and that way I'm able just to get a lot off my mind. And we bond.
Not to mention, I personally don't like talking to people like on the phone or messaging. Like I don't carry conversations via phone while I'm at work. I'm so fucking distracted. Like I don't even really like while we're doing the podcast. There's rarely a time where I'm even messaging somebody because it usually will throw me off from talking. Or you know what I'm saying? It's not like when I'm doing stand up, I'm fucking gonna sit there and pause for a second to like return a fucking text message then either. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm working, I'm done. I prefer to have that same courtesy with other people that I want with me. Like, don't hit me. Don't be the person that knows me well enough to know I'm at work and then like try to fucking have a whole ass conversation with me while I'm working. Cause I mean, you gonna be that person that's mad. I'm gonna take that hour to text your ass back, and you gonna be trying to fucking communicate faster than that, and it's just not gonna work, bro. Cause I can't, like, no matter what job I've done, it's hard to focus
Like, I always had to keep an eye out on my phone because, like, I got situations going on at home.
Right.
It's the reason why I wasn't able just to be on the episodes at the ending of last year. So, I'm sorry, guys. I know I didn't properly apologize to you guys beforehand, but yeah. So,
most of our listeners are, fairly adult enough to be, everybody has situations and shit. I mean, hell, if anybody's been listening to the show since season 1, they can tell you it's fucking episodes I missed when it was just me and I had this shit in my bedroom. You know what I mean? So it's definitely, a whole fucking year hiatus between season 1 and 2. So shit be happening. Life is crazy. I think that's a part of the reason why some of the people dig the show the way that they do, because, I think us having this kind of a personal edge to the show in the middle of a lot of episodes kind of makes it relatable. A lot of people kind of get that, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of why the new form of entertainment like podcasts and YouTube channels are kind of taking over, because people feel more relatable to the people that are on these platforms more so than they do people far away off in, magical far away TV land and shit, where, people that run podcasts got kids and, trying to still balance the schedule like they do. It's pretty understandable. It's hard to even, expect, like, you realize how crazy it is to even expect someone to keep up with that flawless fucking perfect schedule of producing content. Like, a lot of the people that's online that produce a lot of content, they have a huge like team of people, so a lot of content creators aren't even content creators by the time that you really fucking hear about them anymore, because they really just showing up to record shit, and then the rest of the time their team is doing everything for them. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to knock out, 8 or 9, pieces of content that you can break down into like 1,000 pieces of content later on in a day's time, when all you gotta do is show up, be dressed, record, you hit the bricks, and then there's other people there working around the clock to edit your shit for you, put it out on schedule while you literally out, making other moves and still living, your life and shit like that. And, that's why, people really don't get that this whole thing is a big-ass fucking machine, you know what I'm saying? I just really linked up with one of my old, business partners from, when I was living out west or whatever, and even with the extra help that she's about to give us on the show, like, it's a whole-ass job to get this shit going, you know what I'm saying? And I think people like seeing that process of it, like, it's funny, we're talking about how, technology is kind of taking away a lot of jobs, but it's also providing new forms of kind of jobs, like shit like this. Like, people kind of want this kind of content, because it's not like when you listen to the radio and the way they talk has to be edited, and they have to stick to a certain amount of talking in between music. Like, we live in a time where, the technology also does allow for people to create a playlist and have, like, basically the new form of radio is you have a playlist and then a couple of podcasts you're listening to, versus having radio personalities on a radio station talking in between songs and them being the ones that decide which songs that you're going to listen to. And they're usually the same, like 8 to 10 songs every hour, with a couple of, songs that are right below that as far as rankings in the charts and shit that play in between that shit, but you don't really hear a lot of the shit that you really want to hear. So, I think that's why people love shit like Spotify and Pandora and shit like that, because it allowed them to listen to, more curated versions of, a list of songs they actually like.
But then, like, if you get, like, a certain version of it, you're gonna get, like, hella fucking ads and shit.
Yeah, and then that's, that's when the money...
get an upgrade.
That's when the money play comes in, because they gotta make it kind of inconvenient in order for you to be incentivized to pay for the service.
And it's not just with that. It's with, like, a lot of games and things like that. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people that likes to play, like, Uno on Messenger. Like, that's the only game you'll ever catch me playing on Messenger. Like, to be honest with you, like, I'm not gonna fall for everything, but I'm addicted to playing Uno, and, like, I don't have friends like that'll play Uno with me like that, so playing Uno there just, like, helps it. But then the way they have it set up is, like, there's a coin system. You know how, like, Bitcoin works. Like, with Bitcoin, I don't know if everybody already knows, but it's like you can take online currency and turn that into real currency over time. And like, if you buy into Bitcoin over time, that Bitcoin value is going to increase. So the longer that you hold on to your Bitcoin, the more money that you could get with it, in a sense. Like, if I'm wrong, fact check me, put a link below on the description.
Well, actually, that's actually a great thing to talk about, because I feel like it's about time for a new edition of Urban Nerd Weekly, Nerd Money edition. We've done that like 2 or 3 times before on the show, before like I brought you on board or whatever, and I think it's probably about time, you know, to bring that shit back into play, because I think, you know, a more in-depth look at Bitcoin 2 years from the time that, you know what I'm saying, I knew about it for the most part, you know what I mean, I first heard about it, things have definitely changed. There's been more data to analyze, and, you know what I'm saying, more people with more experiences to say what's happened in the amount of time that they've been fucking with Bitcoin. So we should definitely bring that up on another episode.
But like in this case, if you do have Cash App has a thing with where you can use $1 or up to like $15,000 or something just to like invest into Bitcoin
and other stocks options.
Like when Disney Plus crashed, that was the best time for you just to buy stock with Disney. So like when that shit come back on the rise again, you will be making a lot of money off of that, because a lot of people sold stock because they lost a lot of money. But also be careful when you do buy stock, because just as much as you can win, you can lose. When the company lose, you lose as well.
Right, but never before has that technology to be able to take those wins and losses been in the fucking palm of your hand like that. Like, I remember talking about that shit about Cash App having that addition to the app, and I'm loving the idea, because you can start with, like, they even give you that first dollar for free to be able to invest in and shit, and they give you the option of where you want to invest in Bitcoin or stock options. But they also take a portion
of that from you.
I mean, yeah, but they, you know, that's how they do their business. They give a portion of it from you. However, they fronted you your first dollar to be able to do it with, even if you didn't have any money whatsoever. And let's just say you flip some Disney stock on that one day where that shit went crazy. You know, who's to say that shit wasn't worth maybe $100? They take their little check, they take their little cut out. Let's say you get, I don't know, $75 out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You pocket the 50, you reinvest with the 25. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very good money play. But even that is taking jobs away from, like, people who would normally, you know what I'm saying, you'd have to go into an office and, you know, have a whole consultation with a stockbroker, and you have to study the market for like a year before you could even know what moves to say like yes or no to, or any of that shit like that.
That like, shit change.
Yeah, man, you gotta really be watching the fucking stock market on the regular to be a decent trader. Like, you gotta be checking that shit, like sports stats. Huh?
I had to do a project on that and had to write a 5-page essay on it.
Yeah, man.
Including like 20 different days of stock per day, given the fact that it changed. Like, it fluctuates, but there's still an average like each day, so it's always like able just to reference it. And I had to do it actually for like up to a month. And I'll write a page on it.
Yeah, that sounds like a part-time job. I
didn't understand none of that, and I most definitely failed that class. I can't be like I might have failed that class. No, I failed that class. I don't even want to give myself the dignity just to say that I passed, because I failed the shit out of that class. Like, I was the most dumbest person, but I had a good reason. To be fair, like, my head was cloudy. A lot of traumatic incidents happened to me along that time frame, and it caused me just to miss school for a while. And
well, we're glad that you know made it through all that. We're able to be on the show today and be living life the way that you are. Hopefully, elevating soon. I hope to elevate right now. Looking to elevate my life soon as well. little bundle of joy on the way. We're at the 30-yard line of this being pregnant thing now. This is the last week of the second trimester.
Ooh. So she just gonna pop next trimester. Poor little bitty baby.
That's what the doula was saying today. That she's gonna be huge.
I just want y'all to be careful because I know that a lot of the times I don't want to scare you or anything, but like if the baby's too big to come out, that's a mandatory C-section, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's what we had to do with Jaden.
Actually, my cousin was 11 pounds when she was born. They had to take all of the newborn clothes back and get like 6-month-old clothes just to fit her.
Big ass baby.
Yeah, she had to have a C-section because there's no way of pulling that big ass baby out of her vagina.
Man, Jackie Chan was like 10 pounds when he was born.
He got a big ass head.
They used to call him the 1-ton baby.
My cousin was 11 pounds, and recently there was a baby who was born that was like 13 pounds. Do you remember that article?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was an article on that.
I was like, damn, that's a big ass baby, bro. That's like 2 babies for real, bro.
True.
Cause if you got a 6 and a 7 pound baby, bro.
I think I was like 7 or 8 pounds when I was born.
I was like 7 and some change, but I was mostly like a long baby. It was like I was balled the fuck up in there and came out. It was like 22 inches and shit.
I was like, I want to say like 9 pounds and 7 ounces when I was born, and my daughter was 9 pounds and 1 ounce.
Shit.
Either that it was 9 or 7. I can't remember. It was somebody. I would probably have to look through old records, but I don't know if I still got that.
Oh, God bless all of y'all women that go through that.
Oh, see, like, there's women
never know the pleasure of that.
No, listen. There's women out there that can have a baby and not rip.
Well,
that ripping me, like, that's a perinatal tear.
I know what ripping.
I had a 2nd-degree perinatal tear when I had my daughter. I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Oh, man. Shut up.
And I was still up moving around saying, can I go home yet? This food is wet.
Oh, God. So, I guess we'll end the episode talking about ripping, because that's a job that I don't think robots are going to take in the future.
Actually, they was talking about making a special pod to hold sperm and egg cells enough for just like it can grow a baby by like incubation. It's like a
so
faux
it's a test
womb.
tube baby.
Basically, it's a fake womb and a test tube baby.
It's gonna be like the motherfucking Matrix.
Like they have little packets that you
pull
can
that fucking cord out.
Mama, I need milk.
And that plasma shit, you gotta rip it off and then you fall. And then Morpheus gotta come pick your bitch ass up and then you throw up all in a spaceship and shit.
You gonna come out looking like the guy from The Fly.
You've just been reborn, Neo.
Because my skin hurts too. I just want to die, Papa. I just want to die.
But yeah, man, that's all we got for today's episode, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys for tuning in and nerding out, man. We'll catch you guys on the flip side next week. My name is Space. I was here, but now I'm
curly haired as fuck. Hi, Curly.
Oh my God.